Earlier this year, the Grand Tour team travelled to Norway to bring us what we expect to be a rally racing inspired episode as they drive 3 cars with strong ties to the motorsport across the beautiful country. So in this video, I'll be going through what makes Norway such an incredible place, from its dreamlike landscapes to its incredible skies and its crisp, winding roads. According to visitnorway.com, there are 18 road trips in the country that every car enthusiast has to drive, with each drive boasting panoramic views, racetrack-like corners, and rich histories. In this video, I've whittled these down to a top 5 list, and once you've watched it, you'll completely understand why Clarkson, Hammond, and May chose to drive here. So, buckle up as we start with number 5. Number 5. Varanger. This is a national tourist route spanning 99 miles through the Varanger Peninsula in Norway's county of Finnmark. It's a coastal road that runs close to the northeastern border with Russia, between Varangerbotn and Hamningberg, running parallel to the ice-cold Barents Sea, and if driven in one go, will take you around 3 hours to complete. But you'll want to pull over and enjoy the Arctic climate and the area, as it boasts fresh fish and a mix of cultures thanks to trade and migration. This road trip will take you through birch woods, marshlands, and jagged cliff landscapes, with some describing it as looking like a journey towards the end of the world thanks to its incredible lunar-like scenery. There's a good chance you'll see reindeer here, as well as plenty of bird species you won't see anywhere else in the world, such as kittiwakes and puffins. The road can be driven all year round, but I would advise to go between September and April to see the legendary Northern Lights. Varanger is the kingdom of the Northern Lights, and the best place to see the phenomenon on Earth. Fortunately, the area has the mildest winters on the Aurora Belt, so it isn't really a challenging journey. Along the way, you should stop at Stalneset Memorial in Vardø, erected to commemorate the killing of 91 people after they were found guilty of witchcraft. You should also stop at Mount Domen, which is where witches used to have their meetings with Satan, allegedly. Number 4. Havøysund. Still within the county of Finnmark, the Havøysund route is one of the most scenic drives of the country. But with the road passing through barren, rocky landscapes and mountains alongside the Arctic Ocean, this 53-mile-long route can be a dangerous but exhilarating driving experience. Linking the 2 villages of Småfjord and Havøysund, this road takes you through stunning and varied scenery, so don't forget to charge your phone or camera before heading off. Those of us who have come here for a spirited drive will enjoy the twists, turns and elevation changes, but with it running so close to the sea, it's not uncommon for there to be storms, so if you're riding, make sure you plan for the worst. In between stints of quick driving, make sure you stop to explore the wildlife, which includes sea eagles and reindeer, as well as the deep sea fishing village of Havøysund, where this route comes to an end. Joining this route with the Varanger route will form one of the most breathtaking circular trips of the country. Number 3. SENJA. This tourist route is found on the island of Senja in northern Norway, and its 60-odd miles explore where the mountains hit the sea between Bodnum and Gryfjord. This is yet another gorgeous road that will have you pulling over every minute to take in yet another gorgeous vista. But if you want the best view, head to Bergsbotn viewpoint. The locals call it Arctic Norway at its natural best, with the route boasting rugged mountains, ice-cold fjords, sandy beaches, and a number of hiking trails for when you need a break from driving. The road can be narrow, very narrow, but it's exciting with plenty of corners to keep you engaged behind the wheel. And when you're hungry, take a small detour to one of the small fishing villages along the way for some excellent food. Another place of interest is Tungenessa, where you'll find the Devil's Jaw Peaks. It's a must-see range of mountains. Senja is the second largest island of Norway, with most visitors getting there via a ferry from Tromsø to either Finnsnes or Lindesnes. Stop along the way at Ørsfjordstranda to use the fanciest toilets you'll ever see. Number 2. The Atlantic Road. The Atlantic Road is so incredible, it's caught the eye of international media and has become famous worldwide. It's been named things like Norwegian construction of the century, the world's best road trip, and even the world's best place to mend a broken heart. The route stretches over 36 kilometers between Karvag and Bud and will wind you through beautiful nature and some of the most amazing engineering you'll ever see as you cross a total of 7 bridges. The Storseisundet Bridge, featured in James Bond No Time to Die, is an epic piece of architecture and a must-drive for anyone who owns a set of wheels. It's also the largest of the 7 bridges and a hotspot for car adverts. It's well worth taking your camera for. Here, the weather can get bad, so watch out for storms as the larger waves will sweep over the roads. If you're looking for a quick pit stop, head to Askevagen Viewpoint. It's only small, but the photos you'll take at this location will be the best of the trip. And finally, number 1. RYFYLKE. This is one of the most interesting routes on this list, with it being incredibly varied over its 260-kilometer length. From Leisfjorden to Roldal, this route isn't for a nervous driver, with the former boasting a mountain road with 27 hairpin bends that reaches 600 meters above sea level. Or, if you're fancying something a bit different, drive the world's deepest subsea tunnel from RYFYLKE Tunnel near Stavanger, measuring in at 14.4 kilometers and 292 meters below sea level. Other interesting stops include the Svandalsfossen waterfall near the town of Sauda and Olmanejuva zinc mines around the same area. But you'll definitely want to visit the Pulpit Rock if you don't mind a difficult hike through some of Norway's most wild but beautiful surroundings. There are a number of open lakes to relax at, and after about 2 hours of continuous hiking, you'll find yourself 602 meters above sea level, where you can look down Leisfjord and take in the rock itself, which hangs over a fjord. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you do not want to miss. So, there you have it, the 5 greatest routes to take around Norway. There's plenty for everyone, and more information about each route will be linked in the description below, so you can find out exactly where these routes are and how to get to them, as well as more photography. Let us know where you'd want to go first in the comments below, and if you like this kind of video, like and subscribe.